Mayhem for Chicago.
Which is funny because
it could be the first Midwest Mayhem won by a Chicagoan.
Yeah, not
ever.
only that, but Ned also does historically bad at E2C tournaments. Like he's done bad at like all the Midwest Mayhems. He's done bad at. Is this ESAM Mewtwo?
ESAM's going Mewtwo against MVD.
Okay, that's a thing. That's a thing.
ESAM has a Mewtwo. He played it against JDB in one of the games he won. He didn't lose a game with Mewtwo. He just switched off of him.
Wow. All right, let's do it.
Mewtwo players don't particularly like this matchup. Abadango's pretty outspoken in saying that Zenodo is his demon child bracket demon, and
so
they hate fighting Diddy.
If Ned is clearly Zenodo's demon today, and Zenodo is Abadango's demon, does that make Abadango Ned's demon, or has Ned won that one?
They went to Game 5 at an Ignition.
Wow.
I don't think they played at that Midwest Mayhem 2.
All I know is that I'm still reeling from Ned over Zenodo, so it's going to be interesting to see if this Mewtwo is going to pay off, because I so far have not able to been able to add anything. That was incredible.
So far, ESAM got down throw up aired and died at 105. So this is patch 1.0.4 now, and this is just the world we live in.
Now, one thing to keep in mind is that MVD does have a win over Rich Brown, one of the best Mewtwo's in the world. So there's no reason to think that he doesn't have this matchup on lock.
Again, I would not be surprised to see Rich Brown go Olimar in this matchup rather than Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Mewtwo's are outspokenly against playing against Diddy Kong. And
now,
this is looking like a wrap maybe.
Yeah. Just pack it up, fam.
The grab will steal a stock.
Or.
But when you play against Diddy Kong and they have Banana, you're on a timer.
That's true.
You can only get grabbed so many times before you lose the stock to down tilt up smash.
And then, you know, another thing to keep in mind in this matchup is that these guys are friends. They're both from Florida. They play each other quite often. So this could end up being like quite the counter pick war, because we've seen, obviously, now Mewtwo. We know ESAM has a Pikachu. We know he has a Corrin. We know he has a SEMIS. MVD, on the other hand, Diddy Kong, Corrin, Cloud. I think he's also, like, has something deep in the pocket that I don't want to spoil. But I saw him pull it out at Big House for a moment.
Interesting. Well, ESAM, these two played at Midwest Mayhem 3 in losers to make top 8, because they both found themselves in loser bracket earlier than anticipated. ESAM losing to Tyroy. I don't remember who MVD lost to in winners at that tournament.
I don't remember either, but that was about to be amazing. Even though the Uber platform was there, that would have bounced him back up and he could have gotten another back air.
ESAM's doing his best to get back in this game. And watch out!
I am so sorry that we said that was a wrap. Because that was an incredibly powerful comeback.
Yeah, ESAM was all over it. Banana up smash.
All
Same
right.
way he was stealing out stocks against JJ.
ESAM confirmed better Mewtwo than Abadango? Because
I don't think Abadango lost to MVD.
No, but I mean, like,
if ESAM
Diddy
takes
Kong is supposed to solidly win that.
If ESAM takes a Mewtwo set on Zenodo, then yeah, you can say that.
But like, Diddy Kong is supposed to solidly win that, and MVD was in like cruise control.
I love PG stats, but I don't see no Corrin right now. It was not a Corrin win. That was a Mewtwo win. ESAM showing off a new character on the global stage.
It's interesting. It must be has to do with the stage selection.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
These two play a lot. They know. I did not know about Mario VD.
That was the secret. That was the super pocket. That was the secret character that I thought he might pull out was this Mario.
I am extremely curious to see how this goes. Everyone's pulling out Marios against Pikachu's.
Mario
trying
VD.
to eliminate him.
Ally showed how it's done, and since then everyone just has to model himself after that. Because every time that Ally has faced ESAM, he is just straight up dismantled him.
Yep, that's Mario in a nutshell, though. Okay, he's going to retreat to the Smashville platform. Take a forward tilt as a punish. That is totally fine, as long as you're not getting edge-guarded low by Pikachu.
Right, and Mario, I mean, he can live for quite a while against Pikachu if he's careful.
Yeah, Mario's a pretty hard character to edge guard in general, so...
And we've seen that that's been ESAM's greatest strength today, and in general is his edge guarding ability.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why Mario is so strong. because he can neutralize that in an instant. And here comes up smash. MVD has the lead.
Nice perfect shield there on that fair. That kind of set up, like ESAM was going for like a cross up, and MVD just totally shut that down.
Yeah, good defense here on display by Panda Global MVD. And good offense displayed by ESAM, of course.
Also from Panda Global.
Reverse up smash, trying to take the stock.
Oh, wow.
Nice
Good use of that dash attack. The reason that that's so important is that ESAM's going to have to be far more careful with how he gets back to the stage. Quick attack to the ledge is clearly not going to be the answer. He's going to have to try and get more tricky to get on stage, and because he had trouble getting on stage, MVD was able to get an up smash out and scout that recovery.
This Mario's clean.
Quite so, quite so.
Only at 90%.
But we saw how game 1 happened.
Yeah, that's true. ESAM's totally capable of a comeback. But 53 already on a missed grab.
You want to call this one a wrap too, Sturm, so that ESAM can come back?
Sure, ESAM, for you, this is a wrap. Well, you tried to cheese him, though. And he gets punished for the cheese as appropriately as possible. And we may have a video game on our hands here.
I'm so sorry, MVD. Sturm has his voice has the power today. He's like the Dragonborn. He's Fusro dying all over your hopes and dreams.
I want to see MVD take this and see another Game 5. Game 5s are fun.
Game 5s are fun, but I thought we were going to see Windizono versus Ned, but Ned shut down those streams real quick.
And Ned is just like, I am amazing.
And now what I'm hoping to see is MVD bring this to a Game 5, or excuse me, at least a Game 3 with an even. But ESAM does not want that to happen.
MVD is only at 58%, but he has been kind of losing the neutral a little hard here on this landing. And that's what Pikachu really needs to do. Oh, but this back throw here,
Wow.
Pikachu's so light, that's going to take the stock. And there you go, 1-1. I got my cap. Thank you, friend. We are going to Game 3. It's tied up.
Yes, that's what we're hoping to see.
That Mewtwo set was so important because now ESAM will have counter-pick character advantage the whole way through. If he plays Mewtwo versus Mario, wins the set.
No, that's not
Diddy
true.
Kong can.
No,
he could. It's a better matchup.
No, but I'm saying he doesn't have counter pick advantage throughout because MVD could break point. Whoever wins this gets the advantage.
This game will be pretty important, but he'll have counter pick advantage in this game because MVD will have to lock in character first.
But not for the rest of the set. Is what we're saying. Like if MVD wins this, it's like in tennis, it's like break point. You broke the serve.
However, ESAM. Oh, okay. So he's gonna switch to Diddy Kong. That means we'll see a Pikachu stick here for ESAM.
It's interesting to me that each time someone has won, they've switched off the character they've won with.
It's kind of high level, I think. I think they aren't. I think they know that the character isn't the problem for why they.
I mean,
won or lost.
I agree with that. It's just interesting to me. Like, you know, you think that, oh, I won, I should stick with this, but these guys know each other so well, and their character roster is so diverse that they're able to make these calls here. And this is the matchup that we were expecting to see is Diddy Kong versus Pikachu.
Battlefield is a pretty good stage for ESAM on this. He's going to look for those edge guards on Diddy Kong. And he's got to really break MVD from the middle, though. MVD's holding the middle very well at the start of this. Although, I think better than JJ was. Maybe JJ had it in spurts, but like JJ was inconsistent at it.
True. And that's going to be, I think, very important for MVD here, is that he has to take what he saw from JJ and kind of like make sure that ESAM doesn't put him in the same scenarios. Oh,
good escape there from MVD.
That was really clever. He wall jumped and then B-reversed his Thunder Jolt to cover himself coming on stage.
That was slick. ESAM is very slick.
Yeah, that was tricky. That was tricky.
But now MVD has the middle again, and this is the game he wants to play, because I have the middle. But that dash attack, I don't think that was correct input on the platform.
Probably not. And MVD's
no way
like,
to know.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, good punish. And MVD has the Diddy Vortex online right now.
Like you keep coming back to that term, and it's such a great descriptor of what Diddy is able to do. He is just able to draw you into the typhoon of moves that bring you, like, that keep you within his sphere of influence.
It's very much like a Kuma.
Yes.
In Street Fighter 4. I don't think he's in 5 yet, right?
I do not know. I don't follow that game.
I don't think he's in 5. Forward smash! 2-stock!
Wow.
MVD with the fist pump afterwards, looking clean.
All right, so now, as we mentioned at the beginning, that is a break point. That it resets it, and now the counter pick advantage is in MVD's court, which means that even if ESAM is able to pull off a victory here in Game 4, MVD will have the counter pick advantage.
I thought ESAM was going to pick Lucas for a second, and I lost my mind.
We're going to have to watch out for anonymous moniker.
There are no Lucases in this talk bait, so we are all set. But anyway, he gets Mewtwo versus the Mario on Lilat.
Oh, Lilat.
And this is a good stage for Mewtwo to end up on in this matchup. Because you see the way he's covering these platforms.
Yeah.
He's just going to try to not let Mario land
all
day.
That is the strength that ESAM has here, is that because if MVD lands on the platform, we have covering with up smash and up tilt, with short hop aerials, and then obviously also with the disable footstools that we've seen from, or footstool disable, I should say, that we've seen popularized by Abadango.
I haven't seen personally if ESAM's Mewtwo is able to display that tech. And having that, ooh, that's scary. The Shadow Ball fully charged. MVD has the potential to reflect it, but ESAM can reflect it right back, and Reflector isn't strong enough to reflect it at that point.
Right, yeah. If it gets reflected 3 times, whoever it hits is dead, because it'll be a shield break or death.
It's scary.
Very, very much so.
In these matchups, and ESAM is not afraid to use it.
Just like that, he covered that platform at the up smash, as you mentioned, was going to be a dangerous option. Just knew that either MVD was going to land on the platform, or he was going to try and land on top of him, just throws out that hitbox, falls right into the galaxy.
Excellent play here from ESAM. He's looking to get us to that Game 5 that we so desperately enjoy watching.
Oh! You know, you'd think that Mario would be good at galaxies, considering he's had 2 games to get it in, but...
He's not doing bad.
No, but you can't fall into an up smash like that. Like, he could have gone to ledge, but he just like tried to be aggressive.
Yeah, he tried to challenge it. Didn't work. That's all it is. And MVD's got a combo and a half going on here.
Interrupted there by ESAM.
It's funny because you interrupted me by saying interrupted. The meta, man.
The meta is strong.
Crazy. But anyway. ESAM, again, not afraid to have that fully charged Shadow Ball online.
But just like that, he threw out the Shadow Ball to try and, I guess, get guard back to ledge, and then went for an up smash, but this time a successful challenge by MVD.
And he dodges the fair. That could have represented the game and the tournament life.
That was an attempted edge guard read there. He knew that if he was going to edge guard, that fair comes out fast enough for him to do it on reaction.
ESAM has stage control now. Shadow Ball once again online, looking to get a grab. Gets a
great use of that nair.
Neutral air, so good. Can get so many options out of it.
Back throw? No, up throw. That'll do it. Okay, what will we see as the final matchup in this counter pick war? We've seen Mewtwo versus Diddy, we've seen Pikachu versus Mario, we've seen Pikachu versus Diddy, and now we've seen Mewtwo versus Mario. We've seen every permutation of these characters. Will we see a Corrin?
I don't think so. I don't think ESAM's really on the Corrin bandwagon very much.
Not
Except
anymore.
for like versus Ness. He likes Corrin versus Ness. But Mewtwo versus Mario. And ESAM is going to, since he lost Game 3, like you said, ESAM is going to be locked into his character first, which can let MVD pick the character that appropriately counters it. So if Mewtwo's locked in, he can switch to Diddy. If Pikachu's locked in, he can stay Mario and force that matchup. And that's a big deal.
That's why it's so important. Like, even if you lose Game 1, and if it's a 5-game set, it's important to stay resilient. Because that counter pick war
matters.
Yeah, it's of vital importance. Well, while we're waiting for this to come down, I just want to go ahead and shout out our stream runner today. That's Unrivaled Tournaments. That is what you are watching and listening to right now. And I have to say that these guys put on a heck of a show at the Big House. Putting on a great one here tonight, and we'll be putting on a good one at a future event called Frostbite 2017, so look for them there if you would like to. I know that a lot of Amazon Prime Twitch subscriptions are running out for other channels, so if you are liking what you're seeing, please feel not only free, but also inclined to drop that into the Unrivaled Tournament stream. We would very much appreciate that.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job. They'll be streaming Showdown too, don't forget.
That's true.
In December.
So now we're seeing the Mewtwo stick with ESAM.
He won this game on Smashville.
Yes, he
Mewtwo
did.
versus Diddy Kong, and MVD is looking to make that look like a fluke here, but ESAM is out to a hot start. This is certainly an aggressive set that we've seen between these two players.
Yep. Wow, and another just kind of up smash there out of nowhere.
Yeah, ESAM's throwing those out. He likes that move. It's super powerful.
Great, and that's experience with Pikachu there, because that Nair is the same as almost like the back air. Like, he can control how many hits he hits you with by the way that he drifts, and because of that, he's able to get another grab off of that Nair and just continue the combo and continue this damage. Right now, MVD at very high percent. A lot of things can kill him,
That's one of them.
including an up throw.
This is a solid game played here from ESAM, and he is just putting on the hurt. Already 50% on MVD.
I feel like he's got MVD figured out.
But forward smash here is going to be enough to kill, and now tournament stock for both players, only 50%.
I feel like MVD has ESAM figured out. I don't know what's happening. We're moving and grooving here.
Who's the commentator's cursor now?
You infected me.
Clearly. He's got the virus.
You gave me the ugly.
ESAM's got full control of the stage, and he's turned that 50 at the start to 117. And this is dark times maybe for MVD, but he can run it back.
Yeah, no, Diddy great at damage dealing.
He just can't get grabbed now. I'm so sorry to everyone in the stream, and most sorry to MVD because I love the guy. But Mewtwo grabs at the ledge are not what you really want.